Hello. Oops, I forgot my headphones, so I really hope you can hear me. I'll wait a few minutes and I might start singing. Hello, I can see somebody joining me. I can't see who it is. Could you say hello? Could you type something and I would know who it is? Okay, as promised, every Thursday, 7 o'clock, I'll run a Facebook Live. I hope you can hear me because I forgot my headphones. So last week I was sharing how to make felted bag, and I'm so pleased to see many people were making that simple felted bag. So I was thinking, what else can we make without, investing in materials to make what we have? What materials we have. Quite a few years ago, I made these cushions. Can you see that? Yeah. And I was quite keen on this technique. Again, I learned this technique from Russian felt makers, and it's called pizza. Hello, Dorothy. Hi, great to hear from you. So this technique is called pizza. Okay. Why? Because can you see we use all these leftovers. I have cotton fabric here. Oops, my fingers. Yeah, this is the one. Can you see? This is cotton. I use different type of fabric. I use even wool fabric. What else? Yes, of course, silk, some synthetic. Can you see orange? It's synthetic fabric. I even use, yes, you can felt. Keep this. Keep everything these days. This is from oranges, and I keep green from other fruits, and this is from lemon. So really, what you do, and just a second, not all. Can you see that why I call this lazy cushion? This is upcycling, okay? So old cushion, you see, made top. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Joe. So I made this top and then I stitched together and it's just brilliant. So how did I make this? 2 layers, just classical layout. Whatever I make, I usually do only 2 layers of wool, unless I do herringbone layout and so many other layers, decorative layers. Hi, Anne. We're making cushion like this. Welcome. It's a lazy cushion in a technique, pizza technique. Yeah, lazy because we stitch this top to old cushion. Hi, Mary. So I use for this technique leftovers of wool. I always have little pieces like this left. I'm sure we all have. And suddenly we accumulate so many of them. One little tip. When you keep these pieces or any wool for a long time, it's become kind of felted. You know what I do with this? Zip back, bigger. It's just what I just had on my table. Put wool, okay, just water. Depends on how much wool you have. For this amount, probably 2 is enough to squirt. Zip your back, okay. Put in microwave, but what usually I do, I put glass of water as well, just in case, if microwave explodes, and put for 1 minute. When you remove your wool from the back, it will be very fresh wool. You will not have this effect of felted wool, okay? And that's what I do. I accumulate so many pieces like this. It just get tangled and felted. Little bag, little bit of water in microwave for 1 minute, and it's ready to use for felted projects. So let's talk about this cushion. So 2 layers of wool, any type of wool, doesn't matter, whatever you have. Use everything you have. Let me just... Hi, Patricia. Oh, great to see you. Hi, Shelley. Well, you just jumped, and we're talking about lazy cushion. I'm lazy person. Sorry saying this, but maybe it's the wrong word, lazy, but I like to make everything quickly and be efficient. So old cushion, 2 layers of wool. I've just shown how I refresh my wool. This is a pizza technique I learned from Russian felt makers. And what I do after I put 2 layers of wool, I wet wool, make sure I don't disturb layout. And then I start to position different pieces of fabric. It doesn't need to be silk. It can be even ordinary cotton pieces. It could be knitted pieces. It could be yarns. So let's see, this is green. It's just ordinary cotton. Okay, can you see it? It gives good effect. Look. Then here I have synthetic organza. Can you see that? Of course, I do use sander. You have to for this technique. If you're not sure, for example, this cushion was my first cushion. Can you see how many stitches I've done? Because edges were lifted. So what I've done in this cushion, make sure I don't have this problem. I blocked. So when I'm talking blocking, I just get a little bit of wool and start to put like around the edges, just little wisps around the edges to hold, around the edges of fabric, okay? To hold everything in place. I do not cover any fabric by wool, okay? And I would not cut the fabric very small pieces. Actually, I forgot to show you, I have here as well some wool fabric. This is little, it is a stretchy wool, or how can I call? So then I add some curls. Can you see all these curls? I add some yarns, yeah? So if something does not felt well, like here, I just do stitch. So this is just fun because at the moment, it's good time to use whatever stash you have without buying. Of course, I would like you to place orders with me for viscose and wool. However, use what you have. And I have so much of this and this. And, you know, when I just made a project and I have all this leftovers, okay, this will create beautiful texture. If you're not sure that will felt, put little bit of viscose on top of this, okay? And that viscose will hold, not a lot, will hold everything in place. So that's basically it. Simple project, using everything what you have. Leftovers, wool leftovers, fabric leftovers, we all have, and even nets like this from supermarkets, I do keep them. And my husband just he doesn't understand why I keep all that. So let's look through questions. If you have question, it's good time to... Hi, Carol. Yes, you have, exactly. You have so many. I have lots of, even like this I keep. But when you keep in this for long, it starts to felt. Yeah. So you have now a technique, tip how to refresh your wool. Hi, Angela. Great to see you. So, okay, Joe's asking a question. So 2 layers and then the decoration. Yes. Even felted sculptures, I do not make them 2 layers. Like, you've probably seen my new hat. So it's not a hat, but to be honest, all the household was down today, including myself. My PayPal account was broken into, and I tried to get sorted everything these days. I did. So be careful, check all your accounts, because this is the time when some people, you know, I'm not saying. So this is 2 layers of wool and little bit of fiber. So I was really going mad. I was putting my heart. So because we really needed to lift, to have a lift. So 2 layers. Don't think if you make so many layers, yeah, it just will create that thickness. Obviously, less layers, more shrinkage. You remember this. More layers of wool, sorry, less layers, more shrinkage. More layers, sorry, less layers, more shrinkage. More layers, less shrinkage. Okay, sorry about this. I think I'm just losing. Sorry. Let's go through questions. Okay, Patricia asking, are you using leftovers wool as part of the base? Yes, yes. Just okay, use whatever wool you have. But why would I use good wool for this technique if I can then use for, I don't know, some wearable? I use differently when I don't know, is it 18 macrons, 23 macrons? I can combine different types of wool for this one, including some Bergschaft, some Merino, some Corriedale, you name it. You know, because we're creating textures. Yeah, this is just great for textures. Kelly, what model of the Makita Santa do you use? Right, okay. It's always with me, always. This is my Makita, okay, 5 speeds. And the model, I don't have my glasses. The model is Makita BO 3711. Right. You need to be careful when you buy because few of my students had issues. They bought this Makita, but the plug, just a second, was not domestic plug, it was industrial plug. So you really need to check with provider or with the shop what they sell, okay? Because I know many of them return this Sanda, so please be careful, check it, okay, Kelly? Tanya, yes, I want to try this because I feel, yeah, but buying new wool, yeah, exactly, yes. Tanya, your order is on the way to you tomorrow. So it's all collection tomorrow. So yes, use what you have. The same, you can add fiber on top. I have leftovers like this all over my studio. So I would add even on, not on top of silk, try to avoid, but wherever spaces you left, when you put all these pieces, leave distance between, okay? Because obviously we know wool will shrink and it start to push unless you want that effect. So you will need to leave like finger probably between. And what I also did, I put, sometimes I put just yarns between fabric. It gives, as I said, lots of possibilities here. Oh yeah, Joe, I know you love my hat because you just love all that style. It's just your style. All the costumes you create, absolutely amazing. So no, I'm keeping my, it's not a hat, it's lampshade. It's not a hat. Hi, Jean. Okay, Gina, what can you use as a base to save wool before pattern of materials wool on top? I misunderstood this question. So just a second, what can you use as a base to save wool before pattern? To save wool, are you talking, you can use any wool, but I use leftovers. Like, I misunderstood. You might send me a message, Gina. I misunderstood your question. What can you use as a base to save wool before pattern of materials? Wool on top. You don't put, sorry, you need to send me a message. And, you know, I misunderstood this question and I'll then come back to you. Joe, hold for 10 seconds, move along in same direction than the other direction, like when you like before fiber and repeat. Ah, you're talking about Sander. Right, I understand this is question for about Sander. Yes, Joe? So the way, yes, the way I put, there is a video in my online school, how to use Sander. It's free. So I put I cover layout, okay, with, sorry, let's start again. If we're talking about felting, I finish layout, I add water, I add lots of soap, okay, and then I cover my layout with bubble wrap, bubble down to add more friction, okay, and then I put my sander and I count till 10. So I count 1, 2, yes, 10 seconds, then lift and move, lift and move. Then I do again. So when I finish all perimeter felting, I turn sander in different direction and do it again, right? Felting with sander. After that, I might turn my felt to another side, like here, and do it again with sander. After that, I check, I do pinch test, make sure everything is touched. If something did not attach, I will do a little bit more sanding. So I've done my sanding, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, because it depends on size. And then I would do rolling, okay? And when I do rolling, this direction 50 times, this direction, in all 4 directions to make sure shrinkage appear the same rate. Or I mean, make sure we have square if you're making square, yeah? So, and when I finish rolling, then I do fulling. I never do aggressive fulling, as you know. I don't throw my felt. If you do, all these bits will detach. I'll just do fulling, like kneading, rubbing. If you do this, kneading and rubbing, make sure you wear your gloves, plastic gloves, okay? So we don't want wool coming and showing aggressively through fabric. Of course, we do need this happen, but to that extent that it just wool need to come through fabric to grab, but not going aggressively through, okay? Then that's why you need to wear gloves. I hope this is, hi Selma, I hope that answers your question, Joe. Hi Stacy. Stacy, you're asking questions, so just one pass. I'm not sure what you mean. Can you type again question, because I'm not sure. Joe, Stacy asked how long to sand for. Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, we sand in 10 seconds or counting till 10, lifting 10 seconds. So you've done all cushion, you went through all your layout, okay, in one direction, and then you're doing again and basically turning sander in different directions. So you're doing twice. However, if you're using some very stubborn fabrics, you might need to do more. That's why you're doing pinch test. Okay, I hope it helps. Yes, Selma, you just joined. So you can watch from beginning, because we've been doing this for nearly 20 minutes. So I hope it helps. Sorry. Okay, yes, video, yes, Joe, it's true. I have video on my site, Felt with Lena, free video amongst free classes where I show how to use sander, how I use sander, because we all have own techniques. Okay. Okay, is it possible to felt something just using sand and rolling? Yes, of course it's possible. And many Russian felt makers just do that. They just do sanding. You just need to sand longer. However, I still like, that's my preference, combine sanding and rolling together. So my technique is simple. I do sanding and then I do still a little bit rolling. Rolling is good, especially now. It's an exercise. You know, there's bingo wings. It's brilliant. So I do sanding, then rolling, and then I'm doing fulling, which is kneading and rubbing. And I might finish, depends on type of felt, gently throwing. Gently, I don't go mad throwing like this. Okay, I hope that helps. Yeah, Jean, sorry, you missed the beginning. Back of the cushion. This is why I call lazy cushion. Look, it's cushion. I show you my daughter's favorite cushion. She even sleeps on that cushion. So this is different technique, okay? But this cushion, this is my favorite. It's from IKEA. So I do buy new cushions. And that's probably what, £5 cushion. It just insert, but it's pretty, it's quite nice. So yes, I don't cover all cushion. Can you see how nice in the back? Well, there are some stains, but it's still looking nice. And this is a cushion in front. I call them lazy cushions. Okay, Stacy was what? Okay, you got something great. Joe, sorry, Lena, I for confusing you. Yeah, that's easy. Don't worry. Was answering Stacy question. That's fine. Okay. Any other questions? I think it's simple technique. Okay, something we can do it. Small space, lots of leftovers from different projects. Keep this seriously. This is really nice. Gives really nice then texture. This is lemon net. It felts. It's plastic. It felts. It's brilliant. And then just enjoy. Okay, I think no more questions. No more questions. I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to see what you will make. Yeah, that's it. And I need to think about the project for next Thursday, or maybe we can just do questions and answers next Thursday. I don't know. If you find this useful, I will do this every Thursday. I'm happy to share my knowledge with everyone. Yeah, and just stay safe, everyone. Okay. All the best and see you soon. Take care. Bye.